It's said that everything, and I mean everything, rises and falls with leadership. Even if you are doing business, if your leadership is bad, your business is bound to be bad. So even if you're in business, we have to talk about politics, no matter what. Everybody has an opinion, and this is my opinion I'm expressing. So today, being May 2022, we have seen political turmoils in Kenya. We have seen the both sides, the two horses that are going to go for the general elections in August 29. We have two horses. You have the current deputy president who has just chosen his deputy his running mate, who is Rigathi Gachagua, and you have seen Mr. Raila Odinga, who have chosen Mother Karua as his running mate, of which has brought a lot of talkings, a lot of chit chats, because there are these Kalonzo Musyoka, who was Raila's running mate for the last two general elections, and they are very close to clinch the power. But today, running mate to Raila's next general election will be Mother Karua and not Kalonzo Musyoka. So Kalonzo Musyoka holds Eastern voting bloc, which holds around 2 million votes. And if you find that 2 million votes leaving Azimio, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It can be. And many people are asking, is this a way of the current president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, a game to weaken Raila Odinga? Is it a card he's playing to weaken Raila Odinga so that he can have a through pass for Dr. Ruto to pass through the presidency, to ascend to power? According to me, even if you want to go for gender, you have to look for numbers. Numbers never lie. Numbers have never lied. Never lie. Numbers never lie. For me, if I was to be asked, Kalonzo Musyoka was the best person to be Raila Odinga's running mate, because he has numbers. He has experience. He has ever been a deputy president. But what is done is done. We hope that this election is going to bring good fruits with it. We hope whoever goes through the ballot and becomes the president will give a very good, conducive environment to do business, because we need business. We need money in our pocket. But one thing you should understand, that politics is like chess. It's like poker. You don't get angry. It's like wrestling. It's like football. You don't carry it with your emotions, because there will be games. Those people you see enemies today, tomorrow they might be friends. We have seen the likes of Mutua ditching Azimio, going to UDA, and he had even gone to DCI to give a case, to make a case, to create a case against deputy president. Right now they are allies. So in politics we usually say there's no political enemies or political friends. I'm a permanent enemy, I'm a permanent friend. So whichever way this goes in the next 3 months in Kenya, kindly don't let that be a step for you to go back. Don't go to your neighbor and because he has a different opinion, because he has his motive about choosing the person you want to choose. Don't let that carry you away. Your friend, your neighbor will always be your neighbor. All we want is a conducive business environment. Nothing more, nothing less. Kindly, if you have a friend, keep that friend. If you have a neighbor, is your neighbor, even if he comes from any side of the politics. I'm a voting bloc. He'll be your neighbor. So my advice is, whichever the games are played at the top of politics, let it not get into your friendship and your neighborhoods. They're just playing cards. Let them play cards, and they play cards, they get money, they make rules for us. If they make a rule that's against me, it's always going to be against my neighbor. So there's no hard feeling. So whichever this goes,